Right now, folks, we should all be incredibly thankful and we should make our voices heard to Beto O'Rourke, former congressman, former Senate candidate who almost unseated Ted Cruz and now taking on scumbag governor Abbott in Texas, who, when not letting the inhabitants freeze because he was paid off by his big utility buddies and not trying to turn women's bodies into baby containers who can actually be hunted down by rapists and ex-boyfriends and domestic abusers who then, if they rape them, can actually claim visitation rights to the forced birth, is now doing nothing, of course, about the fact that 19 little children were massacred in one of his schools under his purview in Uvalde. Texas is the site of 1/10 of all of the massacres in this country. It happened at an El Paso Walmart. You may remember a few years back. It's happened at numerous other schools. It has been a tragedy waiting to happen. And these guys are so beholden to right-wing talking points in Fox News and the NRA. Their power is more important to them than little children. I don't know how else to get this through to you. And then the lies began. You know, while all of us are grieving, more so the parents and others who lost their babies, and 3 adults died there too, by the way. While everyone was grieving that night, I'll tell you what Greg Abbott was doing and Ted Cruz was doing and Mitch McConnell was doing. They were on a call with Wayne LaPierre. I will promise you that. They were coming up with strategy. They were devising talking points how to get through the next 2 weeks so that babies murdered wouldn't get in the way of their plans to put guns in other hands of terrorists and the dangerously mentally ill and drug cartels. These people that talk about crime in this country, a crime wave they have caused by loosening gun laws, like the way Greg Abbott decided that, no, you no longer needed a background check. Who'd want to know if somebody had a criminal record or was dangerously mentally ill before they concealed carry or public carry a gun around Texas? But then they go to their same talking points every time, and they're just so dishonest in a way that only they could be. Greg Abbott is now saying, we have a mental health challenge. This is, they love going to mental health. Marjorie Taylor Greene did the same thing the other day. Of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene really should take care of her own mental health first. She would be the best example of how we have a mental health challenge. But this is what they offer up. And then every chance they get to vote to expand Medicaid to cover mental health, they vote against it. Every chance these governors get in their states. For example, Greg Abbott said we need to do a better job with mental health. In April, he slashed $211 million from the department in Texas that oversees mental health. He created this. The disinformation he shares, his fake conspiracies, sending soldiers down to the border to claim that caravans are coming through, not happening. You may remember the whole Jade Helm conspiracy about federal government were doing exercises to prepare for foreign wars, and he claimed that they might attack Texas. These are just the most cynical, evil, lying sons of bitches. And they're getting us killed. And we need to do what we can to speak out, to call out Greg Abbott constantly. So he'll be speaking at the NRA convention in Houston because he has literally no class. He was confronted the other day by Beto O'Rourke while he and a group of other guys that looked like they were out of a Boss Hog lookalike convention or the movie Porky's, were all sitting upstairs like, wow, you're son of a bitch, what you're doing, challenging us here. They were holding their own political event to claim that they had no responsibility for what they had 100% responsibility for, or at least 80% or some large percent, and Beto O'Rourke stood up to them. We need more of that. When Ruben Gallego responded to Ted Cruz on Twitter, who said, we can't talk about gun control, there's not much we could do, blah, 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 blah. His response was, "F you, you baby killer." Good for him. He's a congressman. We need the next generation, the ones that are willing to speak out, that are willing to fight, that are willing to disrupt, to stop this carnage now. And when it comes to the Ted Cruzes and the Greg Abbotts talking about door control, I'm not kidding you. We should have fewer doors. There should be one door everywhere because somehow the kid from Home Alone is going to be able to set something up so that when somebody comes in with a gun, a bunch of wrenches fall on their head or their head catches on fire like Joe Pesci. I guess that's their plan. And that, by the way, wouldn't create a space where there was only one area that a shooter had to target, where everybody went in and out. That wouldn't create a fire hazard. I mean, these are not serious people. These are jokers. And then, we had armed guards everywhere. There were armed guards at Virginia Tech when there were the murders. There were armed guards at Columbine. There were armed guards at Parkland. The last 2 shootings, Buffalo, there was an armed guard there. He shot at the person inside who had body armor. Body armor, they push and sell at NRA conventions, because I was at the one in Indianapolis in 2015, and they push it on every young, insecure guy they can. He shot, the guard shot the guy with body armor. The guy with body armor, of course, didn't go down, responded, shot and killed the security guard. Same thing just happened in Uvalde. A guard shot at the guy with body armor. He didn't go down, he shot back. We need to stop listening to stupid, dishonest, evil people, and we need to solve this thing. And no, door control is not the answer. Gun safety is the answer. Voting Greg Abbott out of office is the answer. Oh, before I end, folks, if you like these, please subscribe. You can leave a comment. You can tell me you like me, hate me, love me, or just stressed by me, or just want to buy me a beer. You can put on notifications so you'll know when we've got new videos coming up. And we're going to start using the community post area so you can let me know what you want. I'm happy to give you more videos you'd like. Thanks so much.